So we've made a lot of videos on the channel about living in Camas, the neighborhoods, the real estate, but today I want to talk to you guys about the community and the lifestyle. So for those of you who are new to Camas, this city was incorporated in 1906, so it's been around a while, and the central heart of the city for a long time was the mill. The mill was created and started operations in the 1880s, which is a really long time ago. That's before the city of Camas was even a thing. And it really was a central part of the economy here in Camas up until, I would say, the last 20 years. Even about 20 years ago, in the early 2000s, Camas wasn't really that nice of a place to be. It was still pretty smelly because the mill was in full operation, which today it's not, so it doesn't smell bad here. The city has a population of around 27,000, and it's only growing from there. We expect to add tens of thousands of new residents over the next 20 years, and there's all types of people that live here. We have young singles and couples, we have families, and we have older people. So we can't talk about Camas without talking about the downtown. Downtown has so many cute shops and boutiques and stores. We've done a whole tour on downtown Camas, so go check that out on the channel. One of the best things about downtown Camas that's really revitalized the area is the Downtown Camas Association. The Downtown Camas Association was started in 2009 as a way to fill some of the vacancies down here on our main street. During the recession, there were a lot of vacancies down here, and I have to say they have really turned things around. It is a very energetic, lively downtown. We have lots of fun events here. We have First Fridays, we have car shows, we have Camas Days in the summer. It's so amazing. It's family friendly, and there's really a place for everyone in the downtown. Okay, so we're on our way to look at the parks, but we need some coffee. So we're gonna stop at the Daily Paper and grab some coffee because we live in the Pacific Northwest and that's just what we do here. Can I do an oat milk latte, please? I'll do iced.
Yeah, what size?
Small.
Small one. Any flavor?
Nope. Do you want anything, Nick?
Oh, iced oat milk.
I got it.
Anything else?
Just the oat milk latte, thank you.
Of course, $6.40.
Okay, let us know down below in the comments if you're team oat milk or dairy milk. That's a real controversy these days, right? So we've featured the Daily Paper in some other videos, and they're here with the Camas Market and Bakery, and they're just so good, and their buildings are just beautiful. They've done a great job with it. There's other great restaurants and places to eat and drink in downtown Camas, so that's one of the awesome things about living here. Thank you.
Of course. You guys have a good day.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you.
Love it. They feature a dog of the month here. Nice. Love it. One of the best things about living in Camas is the nature and the trails. It's not really a huge secret that Lacamas Park and Round Lake are amazing to experience. They're very full on the weekends. We've got Heritage Trail that goes on the south side of Lacamas Lake. Around Round Lake, you can walk around the whole thing, and then you can go back and walk in Lacamas Park, which is behind Round Lake. There's mountain biking trails and waterfalls and all sorts of things back there. You could be back there all day. Now, a little bit more of a secret in Camas is that all over Prune Hill, there's lots of little connecting trails in the neighborhoods. We have experienced and found out about these trails over the last year because we got e-bikes. We were regular biking for a while, which was really fun, but Prune Hill's steep, so we couldn't really go anywhere. And you know, we're strong people, but there's some big hills. So we got e-bikes and we can bike around those trails. They're great for walking, great for trail running as well. If you work with us at Dubyne Realty Group, we're happy to tell you all about those secret trails. While we're over here at the lake, we have to talk about the expansion of Camas. Over on the north side of Lacamas Lake is what we call the Northshore Development or the Northshore Suburbia Plan. The city of Camas expects that we're going to have over 35,000 residents by the year 2040. It's 2025 when we're making this, so in 15 years we're going to have at least 35,000 people here, maybe even more. And so we need more room for them. We need more infrastructure. We need more accommodations. We need more housing units. We are approximately 4,500 units short, or that's what's going to be needed to accommodate these 35,000 plus people that are going to be in Camas by the year 2040. So to accommodate for that, they're opening up the north shore of Lacamas Lake. It's 990 acres, which is really, really big. The project's already started. There's single-family homes going up over there by Toll Brothers. We've highlighted those on the channel in the past, but there's going to be everything. It's going to be a completely mixed-use area, commercial, retail, there's going to be schools, there's going to be parks. I am hoping for the best for that project. One of the main highlights of the project is that the road that's currently to the north of the lake, Ledbetter Road, is going to mostly be shut down and turned into more of a pedestrian and biking type trail, which is exciting because we're all going to get to experience the beautiful views of the lake. And then they're going to reroute most of the car traffic to other places in the development. Another thing that the plan is focusing on is improved connectivity between cars, walking, and biking. They're trying to plan for the future and not only have cars as the main source of transportation. Camas is a little too far out of the way for public transportation, so that's probably not going to be an option. But I know y'all and myself too really like biking and walking. So what else do people do for fun in Camas? Well, we have Camas Meadows Golf Course. This is a public par 72 golf course and it's absolutely beautiful. Great scenery here, little kind of pockets of water throughout, and the trees are always beautiful in the fall when it's changing colors, or right now it's spring and things are blooming. They have events and weddings here and tournaments all throughout the summer. They've got a tent you can rent if you want to do your wedding or an event here. My personal favorite part is the driving range across the street. I don't get out to actually golf a lot these days, but every once in a while I'll go to the driving range, and it has a beautiful view of Mount Hood from the range. In the way of that view, they're building townhouses right now by Toll Brothers, so it's going to be interesting to see if it sticks around, but love it here at Camas Meadows. Another thing that people love about living in Camas is Oak Tree Station, which is our food cart pod that just opened in spring of 2024. This place is so popular, it's crazy. I bet the owners didn't even think it was going to be this popular. We were just there the other night. It was colder and the place was packed. There was nowhere to park. I bet that this summer, now that more people know about it, it's going to be absolutely jam-packed. So if you can bike or walk there, that would be a good idea. But it's got all types of food. It's got American and Asian and Mexican and boba and sweets and beer. It is such an amazing community hub. We can't talk about the community in Camas without talking about the schools. There's a lot of school pride for Camas School District here in town. The Papermakers are our mascot for the high school, and we usually do really well in sports. The school district is usually very highly ranked in the state overall, and definitely the highest ranked in Clark County. It's a very desirable spot for people to live simply because of the schools. And it's a small school district. There's only about 16 schools in the district. There's 1 high school, 2 middle schools, and a handful of elementaries. Camas really is the spot to live these days in Clark County, and you know, we love living here, we love doing business here. I hope you guys enjoyed the tour and seeing kind of some of the fun things about living in Camas. If you have other ones you want to add, drop them down below in the comments, because this video is definitely not an exhaustive list. And of course, if you need help buying or selling a home in Camas, Vancouver, or Clark County, Washington, myself and my team at Dubyne Realty Group would love to serve you guys. Text us or email us, and we can't wait to see you again soon. Bye.